Qtum. Now, one thing I really do like about Qtum, community updates are consistent. The team are so communicative with everyone in the community. That is a brilliant thing. It means people stay invested. Qtum is not a coin that I think can do a huge run in this bull cycle, and I'll explain why. But there's a lot of real positives in and around what Qtum are doing right now. So we'll get into that in a second. Before I do, guys, if you're new to the channel, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now, excuse me, in those videos, I showed everyone me buying up these coins because I expected them to just rocket up in price. And you can see what the prices of all these coins were when I recorded, excuse me again, the videos, and you can see the highs these coins hit a little less than 18 months on. And if you did just thrown in $100 into each of these coins when I released my videos, and you could have sat and ignored them for a year and a half, and then sold them, your profit from 100 into each would have been over 123 grand, which is pretty good. Now, I sold all of these. Since the market crashed, I've been buying up new coins. These are coins that I think can do 40x, 50x, 100x gains, and I share them on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So any time I find a coin that I think can do, you know, those kind of gains, I jump onto my site, I talk to my members, I tell them what the coin is, what kind of profits I think it can have, and what percentage of my money I'm putting in. So they always see my portfolio in its entirety. Now, what this does is it removes thousands of hours of work from the members. They don't have to read white papers, they don't have to learn about new technologies, they don't have to understand blockchain tech or chart patterns or anything like that. They can just copy along to my portfolio, and all those thousands of hours saved can be spent doing the things that they love. Now, if that sounds good to you, just go to the site now. There's a link in the description, and on the site you'll see what I've said in the past and what happened. You'll see what the members have earned. It's all public record, so verify it all. Watch all the videos, read everything, and if you like what you see, guys, you should join me there. Right, let's take a look at Qtum. So look, all-time high was massive compared to what it hit in the last bull cycle. All-time high was $106.88. In the last bull cycle, I think it only just hit around $30 or so. So yeah, not quite substantially down from its all-time high. Now, granted, I mean, here's the thing: it actually still had 6 months in the last bull cycle, so it did have enough time in its first bull cycle. So it is in a long-term downtrend. Now, Qtum, pronounced Quantum, is a proof-of-stake smart contract platform. And it's trying to bring together the strengths of Bitcoin and Ethereum in one chain. It's built on Bitcoin's UTXO transaction model with the added functionality of smart contract execution and dApps, which is obviously the feature within Ethereum. The platform added support for DeFi applications, and as of March 2021, there are more than 20 tokens created on the Qtum blockchain. The project was announced in 2016, held an ICO a year after, in March of 2017, which brought the founders $15 million, which is pretty good as an ICO. And then, you know, that was the Quantum coin was issued as an Ethereum token, but with the launch of the mainnet, it was converted to its native blockchain. The founders are Patrick Dye, who is the chairman of the Qtum Foundation. There are two other co-founders, Neil Mahi and lead developer Jordan Earls. Now, Patrick Dye has worked on a number of different blockchain projects, including Factum, which, if you're unfamiliar with Factum, by the way, Factum was a massive one in 2017. It's just sort of slowly died a death. Obviously, he's also worked with VeChain, which is also very well known and still a beast. Now, as I said, excuse me, Qtum have been letting the community, well, you know, keeping the community updated on what the hell is happening. So they're celebrating 100,000 followers on CMC. They've had some nice sessions in X Space events. They've started really becoming a bit more of a bigger thing now. So they had a conversation about the future of blockchain gaming, an amazing session, and we can't hide our excitement about the insights shared. If you missed it, you can catch the recording here. So there's actually a link to this. This is just from a Qtum post over here. This was the update. So they also explored the world of NFTs on their Thursday X Space talk. The conversation revolved around collaborations, NFTs, art, and innovation. Again, you can listen to the recording if you want to. They hit 100,000 followers on CoinMarketCap, which, significant milestone. And they're pushing for the NFT space within Qtum to start to grow. It's quite a cool picture. I personally am not hugely interested in the NFT space. I think it's quite a way away from where it needs to be. Fox Wallet adds support for Qtum as well, so they've got a stronger partnership with Fox Wallet, and they are doing the hard fork on. They've done that. Sorry, they've done that. So hard fork upgrade. So that was the upgrade to Bitcoin Core 24.1, Ethereum Virtual Machine Shanghai, and improvements and bug fixes. And they've scheduled a mandatory update estimated on November 27th to ensure smooth transition. I mean, look, man, they're doing the right things. They're actually, and the fact that they're updating the community is always a real big plus. You should be doing that. Qtum is stakeable, obviously. I was speaking about that. So all you have to do is go through online staking. So you run an online Qtum staking node, download and install the Qtum Core wallet for Windows, Mac, Linux, or Raspberry Pi, and then stake with any amount of Qtum. Very simple. Very simple. Again, they've made things very straightforward for the community. Right, sorry guys. This is what happens. Flu season, right? So 24-hour transaction volume last 24 hours, 17.3 million. That's pretty damn good. Although you can see there's a massive spike. That's interesting. On the 5th of November, there's a massive spike. 350 mil. Total addresses 2.8 mil. Now, I imagine there are, but I wonder how many actual holders there are. I can't imagine there's that many. Oh, it's just going to take me there, isn't it? So we can see blocks, we can see transactions. If we actually could see holders, that would be nice. No, we're not going to be able to see that. We can see rich list though. So if you're interested in seeing who's the richest, let's have a look at the ecology and we'll look at the token overview. So, as we can see, we've got Qcash, we've got QI Air, Inkcoin, Phoenix.cash, QI Kiad, I don't even know how to say that, Space Cash, Hyperpay. I mean, there's a fair few knocking around here. Yeah, there's a fair few, but 14 pages, in fact. So there's definitely a lot of tokens knocking about now. But as obviously as we go down this list, the holders are going to get less and less and less and less. It's certainly improving in terms of ecosystem, right? Presumably that's a Qtum Foundation holding that they've got 32.8% of the overall supply, and total supply. Most of the supply is out, to be fair. That, to me, though, by the way, is not a great sign. You don't want to see one particular wallet holding 32.8% of the overall tokens. maybe it isn't, you know. Maybe this is an actual individual. Who knows? I can't imagine it is. I imagine this has got to be part of the foundation. But that's a lot of tokens to have. 35 million tokens. You know, they could in theory dump on the market. That's, you know, 32% of the overall tokens. That's huge. So not great to see that. Overall, look, they've got some interesting stuff here. The ecosystem is not exactly like booming, but it's doing a lot better than it was. The big problem for me is just there's a long-term downtrend, and at this moment in time right now, do we need another sort of layer 1 blockchain? No, not really. We've got Solana, we've got Ethereum, Binance, Smart Chain, Cardano, Avalanche, XRP. We're drowning in like layer 1s, right? XRP, I can't count. But we're drowning in them. And this is such a significant downtrend. I'm just not convinced this is necessarily going to do, you know, spectacular things. And maybe it runs up. You know, I do think this will have gains because it's one of the oldest cryptos around. So it will have that. If we just smooth this curve out, let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, peak, saying $25.60. And that was in the last bull cycle. So for me, honestly, I'm looking at this, maybe it's $20. Goes back to 2 billion market cap. That is actually fine. I think that's fair. You know, if it blasts past 25, then it's not quite price discovery mode, but it's in an interesting phase. Because if it did get above 25, you'd probably be looking at around $40 to $50 back. I just look at this and I go, right, the rich list is a little concerning that there's one wallet with that many coins. Also, you know, just not blown away by like the overall ecosystem. I think the team are awesome. The fact that they're so communicative is always a good thing. Now, Qtum is buyable everywhere. I think the only place you can't get it, I think, is Coinbase. Yeah. So if you're interested in getting it, guys, I would recommend BitGet. I partner with BitGet because they're going to be a top 5 exchange. In the link, in the description of this video, there's a BitGet link that will give you discounts whenever you're doing your trading. The amount of rewards that they've got up and running, you can get $5,000 in rewards just, you know, if you join and you recommend to list for rewards, and you can learn more by just clicking. There's also assist to earn, so there's a cool way for you to get, and your friends to get $20, or well, you to get $20 and your friends will get 5 each. It's not bad. So yeah, if you're interested in joining BitGet, use the partner link in the description. It'll get you some discounts that you'll appreciate. And overall, guys, yeah, I'm looking at this. Maybe $20. Maybe it does a bit more. It might well do a bit more. If it gets above $25.60, that's a really interesting price point, because then all of a sudden, can it run to 40? Can it buck the downtrend that it's in? I would make the argument it can, because, you know, they're doing all the right things. They're doing the Twitter Spaces. They're growing the community very nicely. They're talking with the community often. So I'd love to see this hit that sort of price discovery point. So getting above $25 is going to be important. But first job is just getting above 20. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think it can do more than 20? Do you think it can do less? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. And look, if you just want to remove the work from your crypto investing, if you want to make the same profits I do except do no work, that's what copymycrypto.com is. It's where I dive into the markets every day and I find coins that are winners. Whenever I find a coin that I think can do 40x gains, 50x gains, 100x gains, I buy them. And what I will do is I will jump onto the site and tell the members about the coin, the profits it can have, the percentage of my money I'm putting in. It means they can copy along. All work for the members is removed. Now, if that sounds good to you guys, check the site out. Everything on the site is public record, so you can verify it all. You'll see on the site what I've said in the past and what happened, whether that was explaining why Phantom would do 100x or more, explaining why people should leave a DeFi platform that ended up losing about $500 million, or if you just want to see what the members have made. All of it's public record. So check it out, and if you like what you see, guys, you should join me there. And that's it from me. Take care. Bye bye.